I know it's no fun standing out there. Did they let you in the building at all? Why can't they do that? Why did they make people stand outside?
If you say to, so they'll do it.
Really?
No.
Oh, they won't do it. Oh, to hell with it. Did it cool down a little bit today?
Yeah.
It's only about
a little bit.
Only about you know, it was so hot today that Orson Welles was selling shade. Saw me, had a family of gypsies living right there in his shadow. No, there's something about a law. They can't, what is the law? You would know that.
It's the Broadcasting Practices Law. It's
We're
the
making
BPL.
it up. We don't. What?
The BPL.
Sure, I'm familiar with that. You know, there's a television show on tonight. Didn't you used to do?
What?
The Junior Miss?
Yes.
You're not doing that this year?
No, I'm here with you.
Well, I know that, but...
I'm
There's
doing
a
the
Junior
older
Miss-
gentleman.
What?
I'm doing the older gentleman.
You must really have a bundle. Boy, you must have it buried in the backyard. Tonight is the Junior Miss pageant, which you have done in the past.
Yes.
Lauren Green is doing tonight, and he made a little faux pas.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he introduced the runner by saying, here is Becky Sue Anderson. She's 16 years old. That's 112 to you and me. You know what I'm getting tired of on television? Are you getting a little sick of all the jeans commercials?
Yeah.
I've about OD'd on all the French names. They're all French, you know. I saw one last night for the Grand Dupree jeans. Now, translated, that means they're made in Fresno, sucker. You know, in Paris, the hottest selling jeans are Al's pants. Over in France. They think those, you see, are designer imported jeans rather than Pierre Cardin. Al's pants. I have a sports update.
Uh-oh.
The Cubs just extended their streak to 6 days without a loss. The Cubs are having no luck at all. On the picket line today, their shortstop pulled a hamstring. Has to sit out the rest of the strike. The ball players, what are they doing when they're... I know Billy Martin is keeping in shape. He came into town today, ordered to buy an inflatable umpire. So he'd have somebody to kick dirt on, just to keep in shape. Well, let's go to the news and see if the United States has given up the search for Amelia Earhart and is now concentrating on finding Walter Mondale. Yes, he was the vice president, that's right. Of the United States. USA. Well, there's some good news and bad news.
Uh-oh.
The bad news is, speaking of strikes, the air controllers, 8 air traffic controllers may go out on strike, and there will be no commercial flights. The good news is you won't have to sit through Heaven's Gate. It's a movie they've been playing on the airline. Walter Mondale flies a lot. Over to France to pick up some Al's pants. Have you been reading about the little, I guess you could call it a feud, that the president is having with Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill? They've had a few words, and I think Tip O'Neill said that the president was insensitive to the needs of the poor. And then Reagan countered, saying that Tip O'Neill was a demagogue. And anyway, apparently, President Reagan called Tip O'Neill yesterday, despite his harsh words at his press conference, and kind of apologized. And O'Neill said that's okay with him, because politics is politics. O'Neill said, he says, we may disagree during the day, but at 6 p.m., we become friends. Now, if you believe that, you'll also believe that Lady Diana is practicing for her honeymoon with the prince by sleeping with a frog. Talk about the air controllers? Yeah. Did you see that they're going to have other airline personnel fill in for them? I don't know about you. I don't think I want my flight talked down by the stewardess named Dee Dee or Bambi, who says to the pilot, okay, turn left at that big fluffy cloud. Fortunately, we do not have air controllers at the Burbank Airport. The planes come in on instruments. Two guys with French horns sit on the runway. Oh, yourself. We have a writer's strike in motion pictures and some television shows. And NBC is going out of their mind now. Have you noticed all the number of repeats that are on television lately? You're going to see a lot more this fall if they don't settle the strike. NBC tomorrow night is pulling out a biggie. It's the My Three Sons reunion, which Mr. de Cordova used to direct, incidentally. That's true. It's a good show. Tomorrow, there he is right there. And you're gonna get to see some clips tomorrow night of the now classic episode, Uncle Charlie catches Eddie shaving the palms of his hands. You didn't do that one?
I didn't do that one.
What else is going on? I read in the paper today that John Burt Society has started a summer camp for kids. It's like any other camp where the kids sit around toasting marshmallows. Of course, to the Birches, a marshmallow is anyone to the left of Alexander Haig. Parents' weekend is a little different. The parents come up and the kids inform on them. If they're not in France getting some jeans. Well, there's one little political note today. Jerry Brown, our governor of California, has raised so far $850,000 in his campaign. He's going to run for the Senate of the United States. Yeah, that's... Must be Jerry's girlfriend, yes. Anyway, well, the money is really rolling in. Today at the airport, Jerry filled 3 tambourines. Okay, tonight we have very funny gentleman, Mr. David Steinberg is here.